Hey, yo, what up? Can you hear me? I'm going. Adam crashed out on germ free. We're gonna listen to it right now. I want to go live on Kick, fool. So that's why I opened up this to let everybody know we're going live on Kick. So let me know if you guys can hear me. First and foremost, loud and clear. Nefarious, what up, G? You know what's crazy? Today I heard the word nefarious being used in daily vocabulary for the first time, bro. Uh, for those that want to go live, I'm gonna be live over on Kick right now. I'm just loading it up. I'm just loading it up. Salute to everybody though. Hopefully everybody cool. Hopefully everybody chilling. Tim the Dude, what up, G? Dragon, what up? I just got a haircut. G the barber pulled up, cut me up. Shotty said I'm not on Kick. Well, you need to be, fool, because I'm about to go over there right now. You need to pull up over there right now, I say. All right. I'm just setting it up. We're gonna be live on Kick. I mean, if you want to watch like the actual show, bro, with the videos popping up and all that, we're gonna be live over there. But if you're just trying to like watch me, then I guess this is the place to be. You know, this was a fuck Kick. Nah, fool. We gonna blow it up. Watch. I got a little bit of motivation to be over there. Something motivated me recently. Not gonna cap. And so, all right, boom, boom. All right. Fuck the lobby. Oh yeah, it's gonna be the lobby. There you go, for the lobby. I forgot about that shit. Yeah, it's gonna be the lobby. You know, it's gonna be the lobby. What's cracking though? I seen Tommy Guns responded to Lucky from Hoodstocks. Uh, Lucky from Hoodstocks called him or he said something about him, bro, that he wouldn't fuck with him or something like that. Call your lobbies the devil's party. Nah, fool, that's just whack, homie. That's just whack. Fresh cut and wearing a fit. Nah, fool, she's wearing some Adidas sweatpants and a navy blue. Oh, it matches. Nah, I'm chilling today, fool. I'm wearing some beat up Cortez. Nothing fancy, homie. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. Okay, I just ran it up on Kick. Let's see if it goes up. Spurs, they playing tonight? I don't really know the Spurs what is that shit called for? When they play, it's called schedule. I don't really know their schedule. But now that's my bandwagon team, bro. All right, that's my bandwagon team. The Spurs. The Spurs my bandwagon team. Now that the Lakers are gone, only because it's a reputable team, bro, that plays real basketball. They don't half-ass their fucking ball the way that the fucking stupid ass Oklahoma did. That shit was disgusting, bro. Their performance was disgusting, homie. You know, so and they got a their history in basketball is rich, bro. I don't mean rich like money. I mean like rich as in like you know basketball club. You know, basketball club. They play right, bro. Oh, there goes Prayed Up, right? They play that Greg Popovich. Yup, yup, yup. You gotta respect that fool. Hey yo, hey yo, Kick. Can you guys hear me on Kick? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Loud and clear. Okay, don't go nowhere. I'm gonna come right back. I'm gonna close it out. Come right back. Uh, I'm fucking around with my quality settings, so don't go anywhere. Just stay here, fool. This is not like YouTube Kick. You could log off and then it'll come right back on. So stay right here. I'll be right back. Baby Blue Dramatic in the building. What up, G? We have a pod Thursday. We have a Thursday show, and what's his name? The homie's gonna pull up. I talked to him today. Uh, what's the homie's name? Fool. Serio 2 times is gonna pull up. Oh, D Hoostar. What up, fool? D Hoostar in the building. What up, G? I'm just testing some settings. We're gonna go live on Kick. Oh yeah, way too high. Hey, you know who's starting a podcast? Funny Bunny, bro, is starting a podcast. Don't ask me about what, but Funny Bunny starting a podcast. Well, not him, but the homie GMZ. Hey, fool, people get the they get hit with the podcast bug, homie. You know, a lot of people get hit with the podcast bug, bro. They get a taste. They get a taste of the podcast and they love it. You know. Okay, we're gonna leave it here. This looks good enough. How's the quality over there on Kick? To the homies that are on Kick right now, how's the quality? How's it look? I got it, bro. Starting content soon. I got it too, bro. D Hood Star. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, everybody watching, D Hood Star, aka Jupes, is about to start some type of content. I can't give it to you guys and give you all the info, but he will be starting his own channel, which he already has, D Hood Star TV. But I can't tell you the type of content it's gonna be. But I will tell you, he's gonna have content dropping over there on his channel pretty damn soon. So make sure everybody stays tuned over there, bro. As a matter of fact, go subscribe if you're not already subscribed. You know. And to everybody that's on YouTube, we're live on Kick. So make sure you guys pull up the Kick. SI West Best in the building. What up? Cyclone 213. What up, G? Yeah, so everybody's starting content, bro. I'm not gonna say podcast because not everybody's starting a podcast, but people are starting to get into the content game because listen, it's a lot of money, bro. It's a lot of money in it if you move correctly. You know, even like if you do the minimum, You could still get paid minimum wage. You just gotta be consistent and be consistent, bro, and not give up. Okay. I will tell you what I tell everybody. Consistency outbeats talent every day of the week, bro. Okay. Uh RKWS19, what up, G? Consistency outdoes talent, bro. Consistency outdoes talent, bro. You could be a talented motherfucker, bro, but you're lazy, bro. You could be talented as fuck, but you're lazy. As long as you're consistent, bro, boom, 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 you gonna outdo a motherfucker with talent, bro. Cause he gonna get on it when he feels like it, whenever he remembers, whenever he got time. But if you one of them motherfuckers like me that don't give up, the people that are talking shit about you are gonna give up before you get tired. Before you get tired, bro. Mr. Elio 27, what up, G? How you losing weight, fool? By eating good, bro, and cutting a lot of stuff out of my daily life. I'm gonna be like Wes Watson for 250. I'll point you in the right direction. I'm charging people now. You wanna get like me? I lost over 100 pounds, bro. And I ain't got no fucking, you know how they be saying you got loose skin and all that crap? I ain't got nothing, bro. My body tight, homie. Pause, you know, pause on top of pause. Ain't no fucking saggy skin and none of that weird ass shit. Clip Up Studios, what up, G? The internet is wild, bro, says Clip Up Studios. It is, fool. It really is, bro. It really is, bro. A lot of fucking busters, fakes. When I say busters, I mean like people in general. A lot of fake ass people, bro. You know. C Clone says I be on the treadmill daily. Little by little I get there. Hell yeah, salute my boy. Keep doing your shit. Hey, Clip Up Studios, you gonna have a video that goes up, fool. You just gotta, it's gonna come, fool. It's gonna come. Guaranteed. Guarantee you're gonna get a video that's gonna do 1 million views. Watch. That's it. Hey, to everybody that's on YouTube, go to Kick, bro. We're gonna shut down the YouTube in a little bit. Go over to the Kick stream, bro. All right. Moderators, can you guys put the link in the chat so I could pin it, please? Hey, D Hoostar, quit trying to steal my clipper, homie. I see what you're doing there. Man, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, bro. Find your own clipper, esse. Hey, talking about D Hoodstar, I seen uh Tommy Guns responded to Hoodstocks today. I don't know if that's good or bad, but he said something along the lines of, all you old heads gotta get it through your head that us youngsters don't care what you guys say. That was wild, bro. He said, you old heads gotta get it through your head that us youngsters don't care what you old heads got to say. That's wild, bro. Cause he wrong if that he thinks that's the way it works. All right, there you go. I pinned down below on YouTube. Look at the link right there. Click on the link. Click on the link. That way you can come over to Kick. Salute to everybody that's over on Kick. Baby Blue Dramatic, Barbero, Nefarious, Lopez Boys, Elber, Clone. Salute to the homies. Salute to the chat. BD, how did you lock in with the diet? I'm trying to, but it's hard. Hell yeah, fool. It's hard, fool. It's hard, fool. Like real hard, fool. The first 3 months, I'm gonna say I cheated a little bit, but then after that, it was all organic, dog. That's all I'm gonna tell you, bro. If you want the cheat code, $ BDTHW. I'll get you right. Did you do the generic Ozempic? No Ozempic, fool. I keep telling people, but people don't listen. Listen, bro. I don't know how many times I gotta say it, fool. No Ozempic, bro. No Ozempic, fool. Now, I didn't say other brands. I just said no Ozempic. Man, I like fucking with you guys. You guys believe everything you hear, bro. Start selling meal plans? Fuck no. The other fool gonna flop. Hopefully he don't. But it looking like that. Ah, there you go. Look at D Hood Blue wasn't he nothing. Remember, fool, when Droops, hey, fool, Droops will tell you, when he was here, I'd be like, hey, fool, give me a ride to Jack in the Box. And I get like, they had like a Red Bull drink. I forgot what it was called. It's like a Red Bull drink at Jack in the Box. I used to tell him to give me two of them drinks, put them in the same cup, add extra ice. So I was drinking two Red Bulls with this fucking drink that they mixed together, the sugar drink, and drinking the whole shit full before a pod to get energized, bro. Every fucking day, homie. Red Bull will fuck you up. And then we would go right here to the Chinese store, me and Droops, and we get like a big old plate of fried rice, bro. That shit fucking big. Fool. That's enough to feed like three people, homie. I scarfed the whole shit down. Wow. You know, it's a lot of shit, bro. It's a lot of shit. You know, imagine that shit every day. Man, it'll fuck you up. Now I was going for I would wear a 2X. I was already on my way to a 3X, bro. Like I was already 2X wasn't fitting me no more, bro. I was already 3X status, bro. Now I'm large. I could barely fit a large. Now I'm getting into mediums, bro. You know, that's where I'm gonna stay at though. Sad boy gang staff. What up, G? What up, my boy? Birdie Lokes. What up? Hey, make sure when you guys go over to Kick and get and subscribe or whatever, make sure you turn on the bell, bro, because I'm gonna start going live over there for the Let's Talk About It podcast. All the other podcasts will stay on YouTube, like the Thursday show and the Hater World with the guest. That'll all stay on YouTube. But when I do my solo shit, I'm gonna do them strictly on Kick. All right. So make sure you guys go and subscribe to the Kick, bro. Numpster the Loke. What up, G? Is that the rapper, Numpster the Loke? That's the rapper. What up, G? I don't think I've ever seen you on here. Have I? Maybe I have. I'm tripping. Let me know if that's you. Now see on Kick, we can listen to music. So I could pull up his music and not get a fucking copyright. Now that's the shit. Raider Tommy, what up, G? Let me know if that's you, Numpster the Loke, or let me know if that's a fake page. Shit, we got celebrities in the building, homie. Shit. If you've been to Hoodstocks, you a celebrity. You've been up there and you haven't came down here with us? Damn. He said, "Nah, that's me." All right, we got Numpster the Loke in the building. Bowen Park, right? Salute to the homie from Bowen Park. BP in the building. Sergio, what up? G Shotty Loco, what up? Fidel Arellano. That's a drug lord's name, homie. That's a drug lord's name, fool. Fidel Arellano, bro. Is it? I think it is. Let's play since we got Numpster the Loke in the building. Let's play one of his records over on Kick, bro. The first song that came up is called Cruising. 5 years ago. Let's play it. Hey, if you guys are on YouTube, you guys want to watch it, you have to go to Kick. You guys can't see it, bro. Big Vic, what up, G? Sad Boy Gangster says, listen, 1 million views on Insta, less than 30 days, no money behind it. That's a shit. Charro Pistolero playing Numpster Paranoia. Fool, this is not a music live request, but fuck it, I'll run it. Serio 2 times will be here on Thursday for the Thursday show, you know. NYZ, wait, hold on, that fool's on Kick. Stephanie G, what up? Norbag says full pay $10. What? So what's wrong with that? He can't support his favorite platform or what? You're the type of fool that you'll go fucking pay Snoop Dogg $10 in the super chat. That fool don't even fucking look at you, bro. Can you hear it? Let me see. Oh, there you go. There you go. Hey, who watched the no jumper pod right now? I watched like a little piece of it, but I didn't see all of it, bro. Let me show you guys what we're watching. Nobster the Lokes. Boom. Don't say I didn't give you guys a 360 look. Oh, this fool said he had a new song. Nobster the Loke said he dropped a new record called well no, somebody requested a song called Poison. No, Paranoia from Nobster the Loke. Let's show the homie some love, bro. Nobster the Loke, Paranoia. Paranoia. Somebody actually paid $10 for me to play it, bro. So salute to the homie Charro Pistolero. Let's go. Oh, we heard that one. Let's go. What happened? Oh, there you go. Edgar Magana, what up, G? That's a crazy setup. That's a crazy setup. Ben Bernie says got more head than he got body. Oh my god, bro. You feel better now? Kimosabi says Hater World Central Command. Uh I guess. We can't hear it over here. Now you can. You gotta go to Kick, bro. We're live on Kick right now. You gotta go over there. Kick has a gang of people over there. That's what I'm telling you guys. We're gonna be going live on Kick every day now for my solo podcast. Ayala boys, yo, what up, BD? Drop some weight. Appreciate you, bro. No more Ozempic for you, way. I don't take Ozempic, fool. Too crazy gangster party. Can you slap it? Uh, if you go to Kick and you request it over there, I got you. Can you hear it? We're gonna be live for like 2 hours over there. You ever thought of live streaming like vacations and everyday life, maybe putting yourself in a different setting? I am when I get monetized on Kick. I already got all the tiers except for the last one. I'm almost there on the last one. That's why I stopped using Kick for like 6 months. But something motivated me, and I said, you know what? Let me go back over there and kill it. I got a lot of subscribers over there, fool, and not a lot of people do. I got like 1,500 subscribers, and I'm already certified. My name is. I already got the check mark. I already got everything. I just need the last step, which is to be monetized, to sit here or like to go live, and I'll get there in 30 days if I lock in. So once I get that, then I'll start going outside and doing all kinds of other shit. All right, that was Numpster the Loke Paranoia. We've heard that shit a gang of times, bro. It's been requested right here on the Hater World. I probably heard it like a handful of times. That one was requested by Charro Pistolero. Salute to the homie. Now, this is not a music live by any means, but we are showing love before we get into these topics. All right, we will be live for like 2 hours maybe. So if you're on YouTube, you won't be able to hear nothing but my voice. So come over to Kick where you could see what I'm seeing and you could hear what I'm hearing. Meanwhile, salute to everybody on both platforms. Salute to the mods. Moderators, let me know who's not modded up on Kick so I can mod you up. But I think everybody is though. Bay Area, 510. What up, G? Clip Up Studio says the streamers are going crazy, getting a big bag. Facts, bro. Them motherfuckers are getting paid for doing stupid shit that we normally do too. Let us get some money, bro. You know, but we can't do it without you cocksuckers showing love, bro. Straight up. You motherfuckers need to share this shit, put it out there. And it's different with us, bro. Like us, like Raza. Oh, I don't want to say us because there's a lot of people that are not like that. But with like me, I share the wealth, bro. I share the wealth. Like, I get on, I'm bringing all the homies that deserve that shit. Like, I don't know how other people are, but that's the way I am, bro. Like, I get on and I'm gonna bring on those that I see that can do it too. Like, come on, fool, I'm gonna show you how to do it. Let's do it. You know. And so all we need to do is have one of us get on, bro. One of us gets on, we straight, bro. But they don't want to let a motherfucker on, bro. They see us as a fucking danger. They know we gonna do that. They know we gonna let all the homies on, bro. They don't want that. Grum says Ozempic commercials on YouTube. You know why, fool? Because you fools don't shut the fuck up about that shit. And the microphones hear us talk about it. So they give us those commercials. And that's what Govy. That's not even fucking Ozempic. Hey, but listen, that's on Numpster the Loke channel, bro. So blame that shit on Numpster the Loke. Name that shit on Numps or the Low. You know, Baby Blue Dramatic facts, bro. Rhea Ripley says blah 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 blah. Oh, come on, cuz. Come on, cuz. Do you use GLP-3? I don't know what the fuck that is, bro. I know what a MLP is, Miss Lady Pink's motherfucker, but I don't know what a GLP is, bro. Noodle arms. Noodle arms? Damn, fool. You mad at me? Should I go like this to look more buff? What you looking at another vato for, fool? That makes you gay, homie. That makes you gay, bro. You don't need noodle arms to press a fucking trigger. Don't be mad at me, bro. When I was fat, it was like fucking fat bastard. Now it's like noodle arms. Man, shut the fuck up. Pick one, bro. Do you want me to be fat or do you want me to be skinny, bro? Shut your mouth, bro. You sound like a bitch. Let me see a photo of you. You won't ever show me a photo of you because you're an insecure piece of mierda. But I'm not. You saw me at my worst, and now you see me at my best, and it hurts you, bro. It really hurts you. Golden Eye says, much respect. Screen printing is awesome. Hell yeah. Salute to the homie. That's a skill, bro. Screen printing is a skill. You know, you gotta be pretty smart to to that's a skill. It's a trade. It's a skill, bro. So you know, you gotta know what you're doing, bro. Shit, bro, listen to me. I didn't master the screen printing. I didn't master the YouTube. I didn't master the shit talking. I didn't master the podcast. Man, bro, motherfuckers hate me for sure, bro. Motherfuckers hate me for sure. And I didn't do nothing but help all these motherfuckers, bro. So I don't know why you hate me, you know? Jandra the Ghost, what up, G? Any baseball hat logos you think are badass but wouldn't wear? There's a lot of them, bro. I don't wear anything except for the athletic A's, the Atlanta A. I don't wear nothing but the LA and the S, the Seattle Mariners. Other than that, I don't wear anything else. But there is a lot of dope ass ones that I fucking love, but I won't wear. You know which one I like, bro? The Cardinals. The Cardinals got a hat that has the two birds with the word Cardinals in the middle, and it's a white hat with a red brim or like a burgundy brim. Fucking sexy, bro. But I can't wear it. You know, nothing to do with like gang ties, but like it means nothing to me. Like I like wearing shit that has meaning for me. That has meaning for me. You know what I mean? If it don't have meaning for me, I don't see a reason why I should buy it or invest in it or whatever, right? Pest says Ozempic. Sure, sure, bro. Let's play some Call of Duty. You know what's crazy? A Mike, that I was talking to my nephew today, and that fool goes, he asked me for some money to download GTA 5, right? So he downloaded it and he was like, damn, Monk, you should start playing again. I forgot how dope the game was. And I've been wanting to play, bro. I have been wanting to play, bro. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll make time for it and pick a day out of the week where all I do is game. You know, GTA old ass game. It is, fool, it is, but you got like 4 more months until the six comes out. And I heard the six is not going to drop on a console. I mean, it's not going to drop on PC. Pause. It's only going to drop on console. So I'm going to have to buy a new PS5 because the one that I had up there, I gave it to my nephew because he was running Microsoft, the Xbox, the fridge. So I gave him my PS5 because I didn't think I needed it. Nobody ever used it when it was here. And I always thought I'm gonna buy GTA 6 on the PC. But now that they told me it's only dropping on console, now I don't have a console. So I'm gonna have to buy a PS5 and hook up that PS5 to my computer to be able to stream the video game to you guys. You know. Sad Boy says, I'll see y'all later. Have a good stream. Love, Sad Boy Slim. Salute, G. Buenas noches. Jay Bryan says, youngsters saying Tupac and No Limit Era was boring. I tripped on it. They don't know shit. Don't listen, bro. They're fucking retarded. The fucking Tupac era was crazy. And the Master P era after the Tupac era was wild, bro. They listen, that's something where you had to be there to understand it, bro. If you were not there to understand it, you'll never know what it meant, bro. Straight up. Oh, and by the way, we have I just seen his name somewhere. Where did I see his name? Bruto. We have Bruto locked in this month. All right. Bruto is locked in this month. We got who else locked in this month? We got like three people locked in this month that are great pods, bro. Who else? ¿Cómo se llama el otro güey? Yellow Hills locked in. And then Bruto's locked in. And then the other dude, the comedian, bro, the fool that acts like he's C-Mac. He's a black homie. You know, he's a black homie, and he tattoos like 5'5" on him, and then he'll act like he's C-Mac. He does it for everybody, bro. He did one for Tommy Guns, one for Blanco. MK Barrio 21st Street says, no point in playing GTA 5 unless you already have an account, weapons. Yeah, I got all that, bro. Fool, I bought that game when it came out and Flock to Ball. Thank you, bro. Flock to Ball. I had GTA 5 when it came out in 2013, fool. Same account. Same account. You know, same account. Flock to Ball. Salute to Flock to Ball, bro. Native Hustle says we gotta start accruing GTA 6 like F Nasty. Yes, we do, bro, and we're going to. So anybody that plays GTA 6 or is gonna play, we need to start locking in already, bro. You know. Sad Boy Gang Staff gifted a membership to the community. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate you, my boy. You know how many times, bro, I've been in the dunce cap on GTA 5, bro? Fuck, before I lived in the dunce era, bro. I fucking lived in those lobbies, bro, for years, bro. For years. Funny Bunny versus Rido G. Who more on ESL on rap? I don't know what the fuck that means, bro. Salute Funny Bunny, bro. That homie, he's a good homie, bro. I fuck with Funny Bunny. YouTubers, make sure you guys go to Kick, bro. I'm trying to start this show already. 9:40, I'm gonna start it at 10. All right, let's play another record over there. What are we gonna play? Let's play another song. Munchie reacts to Whack 100's heated altercation in Oregon. We'll get to that. Let me see. High Power Fitness. I found out which lame is talking shit. Lintonero, did they fucking discover you, bro? Come on, Lintonero. Let me see. Let me pick a video to watch. Oh, I got a video that just dropped, bro, on my other page. San Bernardino homeless man says he met aliens and uh sells meteorites. He sold me a meteor, right? He wanted 40, I gave him $10, bro. You guys need to go check that out and support it, bro, so I could do more little documentaries like that. The more you guys support them, the more I'll take my time and like edit them to make them look like real documentaries. That was like the first day I bought a new camera, so the lighting's a little bit off, but I made it work. All right. It dropped on the official Blue Devil page. I need you guys to go check it out and go hit the like button at least, bro. Yeah, that's an old one, baby blue. That's an old one, fool. That's gotta be like 3 months ago, fool. All right, let's play this record. Sporty CK, I'm a Thug. Official music video dropped 3 hours ago. Let's go. That's how we doing it. Boom. Go to kick. Oh yeah, I know that stage, bro. I know that WAC 100 Oregon fight is staged to divert from what's going on with the transmission. Oh, I know that. That's a fact, bro. That's a fucking fact. I be stroking. Looks like my work setup. Damn, fool, you got that many monitors? One, two, three, four, four. Funny Bunny should have kept the Santana from Long Beach name. Funny Bunny sounds like a clown. He's feeding me though. Bro, you know who gave him that name? That other podcast he went to, bro. When he came here, I got the video where I told him, hey fool, what do you want to pick? Because this is your first interview ever. You gotta pick a name that's gonna stick with you. And he wanted to go with Funny Bunny, and I go, nah, fool, that's like somebody making fun of you. What's your real name? He goes, Santana. I go, Santana de Long Beach. That sounds good, fool, you know? And his screen name was Santander. I go, that's even better. And he agreed, and that's what we went with. And then he went to that one pod, and they started calling him Funny Bunny, bro, and it stuck. And I was like, fuck, fool, fuck it then. You know, oh well. So, whatever, bro. But I would have stuck with Santana, bro. All right, that was Sporty CK. Uh, that's an old ass beat, bro. Whose beat is that? Can anybody tell me whose beat that is? I've heard that beat before. You know, Golden Knight says, nice studio, awesome. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. This is my office. I got another studio over there, and then we got the podcast in the back. But this is like my kick spot, like you know where I chill. You know, we used to do podcasting here back in the day. IB Stroking says, yes, sir. I work right there in Redlands without giving out too much info. Almost every day uses our products in one way or another. Everyone uses our products in one way or another. Who? I grew up saying dog till I met Southsider homie from Central Valley. Crazy how things mean different in other places. Oh yeah, well dog, dog patch. Uh, then you got cruise, dog pound cruise, like in the IE. So you got a lot of hoods, bro, that use the name or the word dog because they're gangs. So you know they most likely won't like other people to be using it. Dogtown, yeah, there you go, Dogtown. Uh, and so therefore, it has different meaning to different people. Dog Patch, Slug Entertainment, yup. Blue Devil, you heard of MKY? He's next one coming up. No, never have. No disrespect intended, but I'm not really like on point with a lot of the youngsters, bro. You know. We got what, 60 people on Kick. Let's get it to 100, bro. Come on. Let's get it to 100. Those that are on YouTube, come on. Go over to Kick. Go over to Kick. Let's get that shit up to 100. Blue Devil, when is the Little SETI interview dropping? I'm gonna drop the Bompton G Uno one first. I haven't picked a day yet, bro. I need to pick a day because I want to drop on that day every week. Every week I want to drop on that day. So I was thinking Sunday, bro, like 5 p.m. Every Sunday, 5 p.m., drop a one-on-one interview. And once I drop the first one, I'm lined up for the next 3 months already. So, you know, we gonna make sure we get one every Sunday. I'm thinking Sunday. I don't know how you guys feel about that. And I say Sunday because everybody's home, everybody's tired from like the shopping, the going out with the family. Everybody gets to sit down on that Sunday, get ready for the week, and then you throw on the episode, the new episode of the one-on-one show. Boom. You feel me? I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Should it be earlier in the day or later in the evening? Hey, Mike, we need some lady interviews. Okay, I'll get some females up here, bro. 7 p.m., 12 noon. Thank you, moderators, for putting the sponsors in the chat. Killer Kelly says on a sick one. Who, me? All right, let's play one more song, bro, and then we'll get to the show. So I'm gonna cut YouTube. You guys need to go over to Kick. Come on. There's a video I want to watch, bro. Santo G responding to Gunners Collective and responding to High Power Fitness. Burke says, I'm a truck driver and your content keeps me up, keeps me awake. Don't forget to follow us on Spotify and Apple Music, bro. I'm going to start uploading that shit every day. So make sure you go to Spotify and follow and Apple Music. That hat's hard as fuck, my boy. It's whatever. I got some real nice ones, bro. Boom. I've never wore this one. It don't even fit me no more. Boom. That's a nice one. Mr. Salazar says, I was watching that earlier, didn't get to watch the entire video. Blue Devil, when are you going to be a guest on Hoodstocks? I could have been episode number 200. I was invited for episode 200. You know, respect to Lucky for inviting me up there. Uh, but I wasn't ready to go on platforms yet, so I respectfully denied. But I'm sure eventually I'll be up there, you know. But I'm gonna go to Adam 22 first. So I might be banned from going up there. You know, I might be banned. SR West Best, what made you to stream on Kick Blue? It's been a while since this app. Yeah, fool. I was watching something yesterday and they were talking about how dope it is. And I was like, man, fool, like these people only got like 300 subscribers. I got like close to 1,300 and I'm already like certified and monetized. I might as well just fucking make it pop over there, bro. You know? And there's 3 stages to being monetized, and I need one more to be like at the biggest tier there is. And if I lock in for 30 days, I could do it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just lock in. That's it. Burke G. Salute. You see how Lush be looking from sober to madreado? Yeah, he look beat, bro. Hey, salute to Lush, bro. Me and him have had our little differences, but I fuck with the homie, bro. He's the godfather of Fennel rap, and that's the boy. But he looking madreado, way. He looking fucked up, bro. He is looking like he is looking gacho, homie. Serio, fool. And I know that feeling, bro. When I seen him, like with the shaved, when he shaved right here and the little mustache, I was like, damn, fool. Like, I know what he's going through, bro. Like, I could feel his pain, bro. I could feel his pain, bro. You know, I could feel his pain, bro. Gotta give AC first, bring back him from retirement. I do want to go to American Cholo, bro. That's my homie right there. Fool. I fuck with him. He supported me when I came into the YouTube, and he's had my back since the beginning, bro. So I gotta support him 100% on whatever he does, bro. You know what I mean? I'm a loyal type of cat, fool. The more you guys get to know me, the more you'll understand. I'm a loyal type of guy, bro. I don't like change, bro. I don't like to like, you know how people are easy to dump all their friends and find new ones. I'm not like that, bro. Like if I already know we rocking and you're good with me and you haven't done no weird shit to me, that's the way I want it to stay, bro. Like I'm not like jumping around trying to find new people to hang with and new friends and like this guy or that guy. Nah, bro. And if I say I got you, bro. It might take me a little while, but I'll come through. You know. That fool got a streaming backpack. I seen that. You're talking about Flames. You're talking about Flames, bro. Flames was acting like he didn't have money for that backpack, but he a liar, bro. Flames is papered up. He lied for the camera, bro. He did all that to make it look like he was broke and humble. Nah, bro, you're not gonna play with the people, bro. You got money, homie. Don't be a liar, bro. You've been fucking podcast streaming with all the top streamers, bro. Oblivion, JOP, the other fool, Dean the Great, uh the girl, the chunky girl, the girl I took a picture with, or whatever the fuck. You've been streaming with all the top streamers, bro, and you're telling me you ain't got 30 racks for a backpack? You're fucking lying, bro. That's how much you make in a month, bro. Stop lying, bro. Stop. You in that circle with all them big dudes, bro. But they want to make it seem, bro, for the cameras, and that's cool. That's like a little hustle, right? That's like a little hustle. But you're not gonna hustle those that know what time it is, bro. Go hustle the kids, bro. You know, go hustle the morritos, bro. We come on, bro. You a grown ass man out here, fool. You got 30 racks. If not, you got good credit, bro. And you don't even need 30 racks to like start streaming, bro. Clip Up Studios, a lot of shit they do is say is fake for clips. It is, bro. Think about it, fool. Think about it, bro. Like they know, and that's good though. That's like the formula to get famous or popping, right? So I'm not knocking them for that, bro, because they're playing the system. What I'm simply saying is, don't be gullible to the people watching. Don't be stupid. Like know when it's a clip, bro. You know when it's a clip. Nafari says, BD, remember when Cholo Juan got caught stealing a backpack? That's crazy, huh, fool? That is crazy, bro. That is crazy, bro. You know. Javier says, how did you lose weight, bro? How many fucking times you gotta answer that question, bro? How many fucking times I gotta answer that question? I'm smoking crack. Fucking crack. Any more questions? SOS Best, the fuck is a backpack? Oh no. So SOS Best, the backpack contains, it's like a live streamer startup kit. It's a backpack with all the tools necessary to be able to be outside streaming live without interruptions. So it has like a router, it has it comes with a backpack. I mean a backpack with a battery charger, a router, some internet, and a bunch of other little devices that won't fuck up your stream when you go places, because you don't have you know, when you go with your phone, you might get good cell service here, but when you're like up the block, you might have fucked up service. So what happens is the live stream will like be choppy. Well, that backpack allows you never to be interrupted by anything. So the quality is always going to be there. It's like remember the news reporter vans, how they would have that big ass camera and they will pull up to report the news and shit and they will live it. It's like all that without the van in the backpack. You know what I mean? So, boom. Glorify hotspot. No, 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 no. It's not even the hotspot. It has hotspot, but it's other devices, fool, that do what a computer does on the go. You know, and it costs 30 racks for the starter kit. You know, but if you're smart, fool, and you're a frugal motherfucker like me, all I need to know is what's in it, and you can find ways to duplicate or replace certain items for way less, bro. You know how it is, bro. They sell you this kit like the professional shit, but you can make your own, bro. You just gotta know you just gotta figure out what's in there and you could put it together yourself, bro. Trust me. Those people are just they're like the type of people that are like, fuck the problems, just buy it. Nah, bro, I'm ghetto, homie. I'm gonna get that shit down to like 5 grand. You know what I mean? Type shit. Like a Timu product. Yeah, but not a Timu product, but you can find replaceable products that would cost less or like off-brand items that will work the same, bro. Just to get you to that level of when you're making enough money, then you go buy the Mercedes Benz or whatever the fuck. You know, if you get what I'm saying. Shy one says it's a good investment. It's a good investment, bro, if you're ready to be outside and in front of the camera 24/7. It's a reality show, bro. It's a reality show. Everywhere you go, you're on camera, bro. Are you ready for that? Like, I don't go anywhere, fool, so it'd be boring for me to. Where the fuck am I gonna go, bro? Starbucks? The market? To my studio? I'm not gonna film in my house, dick. I'm not gonna film on the way to my house. So it'd be very boring. I would have to be going to events and going to go kick it with other people every day. But the thing is, going to kick it with what people? Rappers? Like homies, like Mexicans like that, fool. We don't kick it like that, like that, like that. Like the homies from the hood, yeah. But you're not pulling up to the homies pad, fool, with a whole fucking camera and a fucking backpack and on the internet while these fools are talking who knows what. And here you are at the homie's garage at the kickback while everybody's doing their business. They gonna tell you to kick fucking rocks, bro. That's why them fools all kick it together. It's like a little group of these streamers where they all understand what they're all on. You know what I mean? So it's easy because they're all on the same shit. They all got a camera. They pull up on you, you know you're being recorded. But I can't pull up to the homie spot like, hey, ¿qué hubo, carnal? You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, hey, fool, turn that shit off, bro. We're conducting the DP right here, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So you would have to like go kick it with rappers at their show, go to their little pads, or go to their little events and like bounce around like that. But I think it would really be boring for our people, bro. You know, little Silch, no Ozempic or tweak, no Ozempic or tweak. I already told you, bro. Crack cocaine, bro. Crack, fucking crank, bro. Little Silch says Leva. Damn, me? You don't even know me, bro. You don't even know me. We could be best friends, homie. You don't even know. You don't even know. Clip Up Studios, pull up to some viral on some Channel 5 type shit. The thing is, okay, so you know how it would work, fool? Like streaming for a homie, if other homies were on that shit too, and they would all want to play along. But a lot of these fools, bro, they think they're helping you. And it's like, no, fool, we're helping each other. We're helping each other, dick. I'm gonna pull up to you. We're gonna do a little live event, you know, and people gonna see you. They gonna see me, and you can always pull back up or whatever. You need me to go back, woo woo. But a lot of these dudes feel like they feel like they're helping you and they don't want to, you know. Slug Entertainment says real G's don't stream. Bottom line. Fool, take your dumbass back to 1985, bro, with that fucking cholo mentality, homie. We are in 2026, homie. This vato's still thinking like it's 1985, bro. Talking about real G's don't fucking stream. Listen, bro. Go and get your forklift license. Go get your forklift license. Freddy Krueger, where you getting your scante at, carnal? Damn. ¿Cómo chingan, güey? La neta, güey. You guys are like fucking little fucking kids, huh, fool? Fool, listen. Listen, fool. Let me teach you the name of the game, fool. Mind your business. Mind your business, bro. Mind your business, bro. Mind your business, bro. Straight up, fool. Like, you a man, homie? Like, mind your business. Like, even if I was smoking dope, what is it to you? Does it look like I need anything from anybody? Does it? Does it look like I fucking need a 20 from you? Does it look like I need a 20 from you, bro? I think I could give you a 20, bro. Who said take the $30,000 backpack to MacArthur Park? Yeah, he probably get robbed with the quickest. No, but you know what it is though. If somebody were to steal that backpack, right? They wouldn't know what to do with it, fool. Like they wouldn't know what to do with it. That I think that they would end up giving it away or throwing it away because it's just a bunch of fucking equipment like machines, bro. They wouldn't know what to do. And the resale value won't even be that high, bro, because they wouldn't know what they're buying. You know what I mean? Oh, there you go. Stephanie G says it has GPS for sure. Facts. It's got an Apple AirTag guaranteed in it, bro. You know, guaranteed. Your boy says, what's up with the new merch? My goal and the set day is the last day of this month. The website will be up and running. All right. Slug Entertainment says, yeah, you need people like us watching, or you got yourself no biz. Watch, I'm gonna show you something, fool. Watch, watch. I'm gonna put you in a timeout for 24 hours, and you're gonna see that you're not needed here later. Don't feel like you're that important, bro. You're not. Uh, the world is super big, bro. I'm not needed. You're not needed. None of us are needed. Okay, you left, but 10 more came, and that's the way the world goes. We don't stop working because you're no longer here. You know what I mean? We don't stop working because you're not here, bro. Miguel, super chat. Hell yeah, salute, bro. Appreciate you, my boy. That's the way it works, bro. Okay? That's the way it's in business. That's the way it's in real life. If your lady leaves you, you get yourself a new one. You don't sit there and just sit there and stress about your lady leaving you. You go get another one, bro. Okay? So, in business, when I used to have a customer come tell me they were done with me, I'd be like, bro, you see that door? You gonna leave and 10 more gonna come in, homie. So don't feel like you that special, big dog. You know? Don't feel like you that special, fool. Trust me. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in the most humblest way ever. But that's the problem with a lot of people, bro. Like, why are you even thinking like that, bro? Like, why are you even thinking like I need you? We're not here for that. We're here to all have a good time, bro. We can all enjoy whatever we're watching, chop it up, kick it, Why are you even thinking like, oh, this fool needs me? Fool, you know, whatever. All right, we got 60 people on Kick and we got 200 on YouTube. Salute to the YouTubers. Make sure you guys get the likes up. We only got 100 likes, but we got 200. All right, run this shit up. Run it up. There's hella tortas, bro. Everyone is replaceable. Fool. Facts, bro. And the ladies will tell you the same thing, bro. The ladies will tell you that they can replace the vatos the same way the men can replace the females. It might not be something you want to do, but it's something that you can do. When you sit there, bro, and you dwell on something, it's worse. It makes it worse. Sometimes, bro, things are not, you can't be in control of everything, you know, and some things, bro, you're not in control of. You got to know how to move on from it, bro. You know, you gotta know how to move on from it. That one girl, Melly, let me see if I can make you a moderator on Kick. Let me see. I'm barely figuring it out. Uh, Ese Jorge, your sound effects are not working. They are full, but they only work. We're on Kick right now, so you have to come to Kick. You're not gonna be able to hear them on YouTube. Okay, so you gotta come to Kick, big dog. Oh, here we go. I just added that one girl, Melly, as a moderator. So you might want to refresh your screen, and you will be a moderator now. There you go. Oh, there you go. Do you smoke crystal? Yeah, fool. Crystal meth. As a matter of fact, I gotta go do my smoking now. Joe Victoria says, fuck Kick. Joe Victoria, I'm gonna ask you nicely to be respectful, G. You're an animal sometimes, Joe Victoria. You're an animal, bro. Don't be an animal, bro. He smokes crystal and hot rails of crack off your mom's ass cheeks, cuss. Off your mom's ass cheeks. All right. While your dad watches. That's the worst part, bro. While your dad watches like whack 100 in the corner. While your dad like whack 100, you know. Oh my god, bro. What is wrong with you, Vatos, homie? Okay, let's watch this video on Kick. All right. Let's watch this video on Kick. It's Santo G heard they asking about me. Dropped 4 hours ago. It got 800 views. Let's hit the like button and let's play it. It's a picture of High Power Fitness and Gunner's Collective. Remember Gunner made a video about me? I didn't even respond. I didn't even watch it. I didn't even give it no mind at all. Clip Up Studios, you think it's harder to get the older audience on Kick, these other platforms? I think they just gotta fuck with you, bro. I think if they fuck with you, they'll come. And I think eventually, if you stop giving them the option, they'll come. The thing is that I give them the option because I'm on YouTube and I'm on Kick, so they rather, oh, I'm gonna keep it easy and stay on YouTube. But the minute I cut the YouTube off and I'm only on Kick, then a lot of them are gonna come this way, bro. But I give everybody that option because I'm trying to make it easy for people. But I'm telling you, My Let's Talk About It podcast, my solo shit, is only gonna be on Kick, bro. From now on. All right. It's only gonna be on Kick. Now I might give you my clips on YouTube. But my solo pod will be on Kick now. And all my other pods will still be on YouTube. The Thursday show and the one with the guest. All right, let's go ahead and press play on this video. Now, to those that are on YouTube, let me give you guys a sneak peek. Come over to YouTube. Come over to Kick. Where's Chito Rana's blanket? I put it in the back, bro. I started getting comments on my other videos. Hey, Santo, did you see this? Hey, Santo, did you see that? I'm like, what? I deleted a few. I ain't even gonna lie. I deleted a few because anything with drama, all that he said, she said, I'm not really into it. Soap sound good, bro. I appreciate you guys. The people that reached out, that gave me the heads up, salute to you guys, man, for real. You know what I mean? So I go and I watch it, and then I see the text messages pop up, right? Now, what do I think about it? I never clipped that. I need to clip that, bro. Nothing bad said, you know what I mean? Wasn't nothing bad said about me. It was a question. Hey, what's up with homeboy? Do you know anything about him? I mean, hey, it's kind of odd that he would go to a northerner, you feel me, and ask him that. But then again, this is me just thinking, right? Me being a street dude and just being around prison and just the streets so long, he probably thought like, hey, look, this fool, he ain't active. He's known that he ain't active, you feel me? And he used to be a hit the like button on YouTube, come on. He don't owe the homie no type of like respect or no type of anything to where he knows something. He's gonna say it like, hey, what? Maybe that's why you were asked somebody from the other side, because you know, hey, a friend, enemy of my enemy is a friend. Even though we ain't enemies, I ain't even saying it like that. You feel me? Like I've never been into no drama, no back and forth. I've never been into that. I didn't start this channel because of that. I don't like tearing down Raza unless somebody really, really does some like straight JCat stuff or something that I can give my wisdom on and a little type of. Can you guys hear it on YouTube? It's not meant for you to hear it, but can you hear it? Just video on somebody and just hey F you, like nah. I'm the type if I got a problem, I'm gonna hit you up and it ain't even gonna be addressed. Oh, there you go. So it ain't coming from that. But nothing wrong was said, you feel me? The way that it was worded, it was just, hey, do you know what's up with homeboy? And what homeboy said in return, you know what I mean? I didn't see nothing wrong with it. You feel me? I didn't see nothing wrong with it at all. So, you know what I mean? Hey, listen, he's trying to be oh shit, my bad. He's trying to be politically correct right now. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to be politically correct. He's trying to like not stir up the drama. He's trying to be like not friendly, but like not be disrespectful. That's what I'm catching from this reaction right here. You know what I mean? Like let me be neutral. Didn't diss me. He knows deep down inside it's a shaky move. He knows deep down inside that it's shady. But for the watchers, because I think he understands that the internet is full of softies, that people pick sides, I think he's gonna take the high road, like me. Like, there was nothing said. They didn't diss me, so whatever. But he knows, bro. He knows deep down inside. Is like, look at these fucking guys talking about me and chismeando about me. Uh, but I understand what he's doing for the internet purposes. Facts. Nah, it's not AI, bro. Okay, it's not AI. It's real. I know it's real. And I can sit here and tell you all the reasons why I think it's real. I can sit here and give you all the facts, but I think my word should count right now for a lot. And I'm telling you it's real. And also, what's real is that Whack 100 video. That's also real. But we're going to talk about that at a later time. You know, Jay Bryan says, how do I get on Kick? I pinned the link down below, fool. Click on the link that's at the bottom, the blue link, and go make an account, fool. It's free. Listen, I pinned the new link. See if my link works. If not, go into the description. All right, go into the description. Give me a second. I'm gonna put it right there. Go into the description, and I'm gonna have the Kick link right there. That one you'll be able to click on. Kick link below. Sometimes you can't click on it from the chat, but I just put it in the description, bro. So go ahead and go in the description. It should be right there. Boom. All right, let's go. Who who remembers that video I did, bro? Remember that video that I did of treason? Who remembers that treason video I did? What did we used to call those fucking episodes? Uh Fuck, bro, what was that shit called? The where I used to call people out. We only did like 5 episodes, bro. Well, I did a video on that dude. Seek help, bro. Yes, seek help episodes, bro. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It says everything in that video, bro. The seek help episode, I think it was the last one, huh? Like I called it, bro. Remember I said you talking to Go Toast about me? Who remembers that, bro? Nobody believed me though. I called it, bro. Carman707 says you need to bring back seek help. There's a lot of people that need to seek help. Yes, fool, but a lot of people will look at it like they'll bro, listen. The internet is the not even the internet. Our people is not ready for me, bro. Straight up. They weren't ready when I started doing YouTube, and they're not ready now, bro. They're gonna say you unscante gallo, boy, by the way you're acting right now. Go away, keep talking. How am I acting? What the fuck? How am I acting? Moving the chair? I just drink a whole fucking coffee. Boom. How the fuck am I acting? If it smells like fish pussy, you know it's marine quality scante. No joke. No mames, güey. ¿Cómo chingan? Parecen perras, güey. Stephanie G says, jealous as fools. Man, what is wrong with these vatos, man? BD, tell us a quick hood story, carnal. Gracias. People won't believe me. People won't believe me. So I keep them to myself. Like a story time, that'd be clean, huh? I gotta think of one though. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Man, see, but you know what the problem is with telling stories? People are gonna be like, sometimes those stories will make you look bad, bro, because a lot of people nowadays won't understand the shit we went through back then. Like, imagine if I tell you that I hit a fool in the face with a baseball bat and I fucking left him in a coma. People are gonna be like, "Fool, you're a fucking asshole, bro. Why would you do that? That's somebody's kid. That was somebody's dad." But they're not gonna hear the part where, you know, it was a gang thing. They're gonna they're gonna feel like, you're a fucking piece of shit. You know what I mean? So you can't say nothing, bro, because the kids nowadays are different, fool. Though the kids nowadays, like the cholos back then were like real cholos, bro. It was like real do or die type shit. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like it is now, bro. Now it's like let's fight. You know. Back then it was like, fuck no. Get your gun, get your knife, get your baseball bat, or whatever. For it was like to the death. Now these little youngsters that are gang banging, bro, it's not what it is, bro. You know what I mean? They will say you're scared to catch a one-on-one. Facts, bro. That's what I'm saying, fool. So you can't really like, you can't, fool. Cálmate, baboso. See, like they won't like. They'll think you're lying, fool. They'll think you're lying, bro. You know, they think you're lying, fool. They'll be like, nah, you're lying. You know what I mean? That didn't happen, bro. There's no way that happened. You know, fool, back in the 90s and the 2000s, bro, it was wicked, bro. It was either you or them. Angel dust. I'm in a funny one, fool. You gotta think. Like, I gotta think, fool. Like, I can't. I gotta, like, remember some and, like, write them down and shit. Not write them down, but, like, you know, there's too many, bro. When you really like were outside like that, fool, every day was a story, fool. Trust me, fool. And I don't mean that like thinking that motherfucker's better than anybody else, but when you were really outside like that, every day was a different story, fool. Every day, fool. Good times, bro. You know, you had to be there, says Baby Blue Dramatic. Facts. You had to be there, bro. And I'm sure the youngsters today, fool, they got their own shit cracking. Much respect to them, but it doesn't compare to this shit from back then, bro. We got 170 people on YouTube and about 60 on Kick. Come on, run it up. There we go. There we go. Shit's starting to look nice now. All right. What about Matt Glock versus Everybody's Story? Man, those were crazy too, bro. Those were crazy too. Kick not doing too well, says Norback. Kick is doing great, bro. You know how many people are on Kick with 2 watchers? We got a whole community over there, bro. What is he talking about? You know how many people don't have Kick because they're afraid to even start? You know? Little Silch says crash out dummy. Who, me? I think you're talking to the wrong guy, bro. I'm probably one of the smartest persons you will ever meet if you ever meet me, bro. That's why I'm still here, you fucking moron. Where's my button, bro? All right, what's up? We had the wet up in NYC in the 80s and 90s. NYC, New York City, you know. Salute to New York City. Don Peludo, 1940. What up, G? Oh, come on, you motherfucker. Why'd you make that profile photo of me, bro? I know that's me in your profile photo, bro. You a motherfucker for doing that to me, bro. I know that's me. Who wants to see it? Look at this motherfucker, bro. I know that's me. Fuck you, bro. You wrong for that one, homie. You are wrong for that one, bro. Vete la verga, way. I'm not gonna forgive you for that, bro. I'm not gonna forgive. Change that motherfucking picture right now, bro. Change that motherfucking photo and we'll be cool. Change that motherfucking photo, bro. I'm gonna hit refresh fool 13 times. That shit's still there. It's over for you, homie. I'm gonna put you on the fucking block list. That fool did me dirty. That fool did me dirty, homie. Straight disrespectful. That's already 2 refreshes, bro. 3. Well, I'm counting these motherfuckers, bro. 4. 5, 6. My ninja. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, my boy. You a real one for that. You a real one for that one. Dale Owens, Blue Devil, the haters world done with so and so, the two-faced so and so. We've been done. All right, we've been done with that, bro. Listen, bro, we're very strict with loyalty over here, bro. You know, and we give you a chance. We give you a chance to we give you a chance to be with us. And once you do us wrong, there's no excuses, bro. There is no trying to talk your way out of it. You know, once you do what you do, it's over, bro. You know, that's what keeps us tight, bro. You guys, I don't know if you guys remember, we had somebody over here 2 years ago that we had to and they're gone and never to come back. And now we got a second one that's booyah, never to come back. And no matter how cool we are, no matter how tight we are, once you do some fuck shit and you put us in a situation where we're gonna have to get our hands dirty, you got to go because you a problem, bro. That's what makes us different from everybody else. I'm sorry, bro. You know, I'm sorry, bro. You should have thought about that before you wanted to fuck us. Pause. You know, that's why our circle is what it is, bro. You know, that's why our circle is what it is, bro. And it ain't changed. It's the same people still here, bro. Sergio, that fool at least apologized. He tried to be the victim, bro. He tried to play the victim, bro. He tried to act like he was the one being done wrong. You fucking smoking, bro. And you know what I found out today? Okay, so the homie was over here the other day, right? I'm not gonna say his name because I won't put him on blast, but we did a podcast a couple days ago on Sunday. He was part of the guest entourage, right? Think about this, bro. Think about this. I want everybody to think about this, right? Here we go. You wanted a story? Here's the story, bro. Okay. We had a show this Sunday. Let me fix this. Hold on. Stop moving. All right. We had a show this Sunday, right? And the guest was here, right? The guest was here, right? And the guest came with his entourage, his people and all that, right? Okay, his people, whatever. And you know, he pulled out his toy and he was like, "Look what I got, fool. Woo woo." And we're already like very cool, right? We're cool. And he showed me what he had, and it was nice. And I was like, "Oh, that's nice, fool." And then he showed me the other homie that was with him, showed me what he had. I go, "Oh, that's nice too." You know, and then my homie was like, "Oh, that's nice too." You know, we're all homies in the building, so we're all showing each other what we got. And I go, look at me. And he was like, "Oh, I already knew you had that. I never showed you, Esse." He goes, "Yeah, but you know who told me you had that?" Really, motherfucker told you that too? How the fuck did he tell you that, bro? You don't even know him. Fool. He goes, "Yeah, we talked on the phone one time. One time." Fuck, bro. Imagine that, bro. Imagine that, bro. He talked to that fool one time on the phone and told him what my daily driver was, bro. He told him what my daily use was. Like, I'm like, fuck, fool, you're giving fool, like, that really right there, fool, it's just like, it like sealed it for me. I was like, okay, now I do know I made the right choice, bro. Now I do know I made the right choice, bro. Why would you be telling a guest you don't know that's not part of our inner circle? You're the inner circle. You're here with us in the building every day. We all got what we got, right? Why would you tell a guest you've only met once what I have, bro? You are putting us in danger, bro. What the fuck would you do that, bro? Now, yes, Clip Up Studios. Now it makes me feel like, who else did you tell? And why would you? What the fuck does that got to do with anything, bro? What does that have to do with? Even if you do talk to this guest, that's cool, whatever. What the fuck does what I have in my pocket got to do with the conversation you're having with someone else, bro? How did that even happen, bro? Why? Oh yeah, and by the way, yeah, Blue Devil carries this in his pocket, bro, and it's in his left pocket, and it has this, and it has this, and it's this kind, and this brand, and this is what. What the fuck, bro? Dog. And people gonna be like, "Oh, you believe? You believe that?" Yes, bro. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, bro. Okay. Yes, I do, bro. You know when a motherfucker's lying to you or when he's not lying to you, right? And you can tell like a motherfucker's vibe. The homie that told me, bro, he got a lot of cheese, bro. He a real dude. He did a lot of prison time. He has no reason to lie to me, bro. Okay. Very disappointed, bro. Very disappointed, bro. Like, damn, fool. Like, I deserve that shit? You know? Very disappointed, bro. You know what I mean, bro? Crazy, fool. Fucking crazy, bro. Now imagine what other things were said, fool, that was done here or said here within the people I thought were my brothers. You know what I mean? Imagine what other info leaked to other people, bro. Imagine, bro. Imagine, bro. Like, imagine the things I told this person, right? Imagine the things I told this person because I confided in them, bro, that we were straight because he told me he had my back 1,000%. Imagine the things I told him that now he knows, bro. Baby Blue, very true, bro. And that was the end for me right there, bro. That was the end because it was false, fool. That was false, my boy. So that to me already looked like you're talking about shit you know nothing about, right? And number two, you're doing it in front of everybody, trying to make me look stupid when it has nothing to do with what the fuck we're talking about. So at that point, it's like, nah, fool, you're trying to make me look fucking retarded, bro. I can't have that, fool. You know what I mean? Like, nah, bro, I'm cool. I'm cool. You know, I'm cool. Hey, salute to everybody on Kick. I appreciate everybody over there. All right. Salute to everybody on Kick. Salute to everybody on YouTube. Santo G official. What up, my G? Facts, my G. Salute. Just stopping by to send my. Oh yeah, appreciate you, bro. We was just watching your video right now, the one where you're talking about high power fitness, and the other dude from up north. We're over on Kick though. That's where we're watching everything at. I just got the YouTube on, to entertain the folk for a little bit. But Santo G in the building. Make sure you guys go over there and subscribe to the homie. We need to have one for a part two already. I think a part two is well overdue. Oh, that's somebody else we got coming too. MC Bob. I talked to Bob yesterday, and I go, we gotta have you back over here, fool. Pull back up, and Bob said yeah. So we're gonna have MC Bob back in the building. Lintonero says, I believe that fool got jealous because you and Shorty Bay are best friends. If we don't be talking about my snack like that, homie. Don't be fucking talking about my snack like that, bro. We gonna have problems, Lintonero. That shit's off limits, bro. That shit is off limits, bro. Has some fucking dignity, bro. She follows me, not you, bro. All right? She follows me, not you, bro. Oh yeah, Clip Up Studios. You did the picture, huh, fool? That's where I seen it at, bro. Clip Up Studios is the one that did it. Salute to Clip Up Studios. Why my shit lagging over here? Is it? Is it lagging? No, we good. Hey, if you're on Kick, make sure you're watching in 1080p, bro. You get the best quality over there. All right, make sure you're watching in 1080p. We've been on for an hour and 30 minutes. Let's continue. Let's run it. Oh yeah, Clip Up Studio said he took the photo. Facts. You should have UFC fighter Brian Ortega. I've never seen him, bro. I think I need to pay attention to see who he is. Summer 777 says he's on the natural sick one. You were born like that, my boy. You were born like that. Clip Up Studio says, did you ever have suspicions about him before all this? Uh, I sort of knew his character, but I never thought he would do it to me because we was in the same building and because I didn't feel he had a reason to do anything to me. You know what I mean? If you get what I'm saying, like I didn't have nothing coming because I hadn't done no one wrong, especially that person. So I felt like if I'm 1,000, then they're gonna be 1,000 with me. But like a wise man once told me, fool, just because you're a nice guy, don't mean people are gonna be a nice guy with you, bro. Just because you're generous and loyal, don't mean they're gonna be generous and loyal. You know. But we give everybody the benefit of the doubt, my boy, until shown otherwise. You know, and that's what it is. That's what it is. The one that says why they switch over to Kick bigger bag. Uh, I'm trying to run up. I'm trying to get monetized over there, bro. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I just need you guys to go pull up over there. Moses in the building. That I should see Moses. Salute to Moses. Salute to motherfucking Moses in the building. What up, G? Greenleaf Botanicals in the building. Anthony says, "Do you still beef with so and so?" I'm old, bro. My time in the streets has been over for a very long time. It don't mean people don't like me for what I've done. Of course they do. And there's still certain people that I could never be in the same room with. That's a fact. But am I out here dissing these people? Nah. I got family from there, bro. You know, so those ties will always be there, but I'm not on that shit at all. Plus the new generation like that, I don't know them like that. I don't know those the new generation over there. I was out there with the OGs from that section. I'm sure they don't give a fuck about me. I know that for a fact, you know. But we gonna have to wait and see when I shoot my vlog over there. Anthony, salute, bro. Lost in the sauce. Facts. You know, big facts. Make sure you guys hit the like button on YouTube and subscribe. OBS says new generation are weak. Not all of them. Not everybody, bro. You can't put that shit on everybody, fool. There is a lot of but there's a lot of weak in everything, even the old shit, even the new shit, you know, both. Weak everywhere, bro. Weak is everywhere. Angel does says, BD, open question. Just like Black TV, would you pay to have on your podcast celebrity? I recently tried to have somebody, and they want like 2 racks, but I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot of money, bro. You know, it's a lot of money. 2 racks. When you bringing back Shady Boy for another sit down? I've never had a sit down with Shady Boy in recent times. I think he won't come up here because of the beef with the old man. Even though me and Shady go back we go we go way back, bro. But that neighborhood, bro, not to speak on their hood or nothing like that, they're very tight with each other, bro. They won't like sell out for clout or nothing like that. So and even though they might not know each other, they hold that respect for each other. So by me having that fake little beef with the older man, High Power Fitness, I think sort of like put Shady Boy in a spot where it's like I can't go up there, dog. He beefing with my OG, even though it's not like that. You know, the perceptions like that of the people watching. You know, but I'll try to make it happen though. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. I respect it because not a lot of people today, stand like that or hold them values anymore. You know what I mean, fool? So I sort of respect him for standing on that. That's gangster, bro. That's gangster shit. And I don't expect anything less from him, bro. Straight up. But salute to the homie, fool. I fuck with him anyways. I play his shit still. He ain't stopping nothing. You know. I'm sure if I really wanted to, bro, I could make it happen. That's a fact. You know. Would you take money to have someone on your pod? I already have a gang of times, bro. I actually want to start like you know how DJ Flip does he does like a package where he gives the artist like a beat, promo, and all kinds of shit for a certain amount of money. I've been wanting to do that with the pod. Like like $1,000 will get you this. Bam, 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 bam. 500 will get you this. Bam, 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 bam. That way we can not only help artists that are trying to invest in themselves, but also put some money in the on the platform. You know what I mean? So I've been thinking about doing them package deals as well. I even talked to Flip and I told Flip, let's do a package together where you sell them your package, but for another 500, you give them the the podcast promo. And Flip said he's down. He goes, I'm down, fool. I'm down. I just haven't had time to put together the items that I would be offering, which is the clips, the shorts, the reels with the pod. You know what I mean? So if you're an artist and you're trying to invest in yourself, why not? Why not go get the DJ Flip package and for an extra 500, come on the Hater World and get the visual package? You know, Doughboy says, I feel like an interview with you is worth more than 500. It is facts. But a lot of these young homies coming up, they don't got it like that, fool. You know what I mean? And I should not care, right? Because it's like that's your business. But I like looking out for people, even though people shit on me all the time. I like looking out for people. And I'm a businessman, fool. I like to make money. I like to negotiate. I like to cut deals. You know, I'm very good at that, bro. So you know, I don't mind cutting it low to help people out. You know. All right, let's go. Let's go watch a video on Kick. Let's go watch something, bro. Let's go see what else it is that we could watch. Hey, come over to Kick. All right, come over to Kick. Bring White B back. He's dope. Salute to White B, bro. Hey, yo, YouTube, come to Kick. Come on. We're watching this. We're live on Kick. Come on. Ray Bans 8053. What up, G? I want to hear the twist. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want to hear the I don't want to hear the fitness part, even though it's very valuable to some people. I just want to hear the twist, bro. All right, the twist. Salute to the twist. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. Hold on. See Local Media, what up, G? Oh, put this shit back on. See Local Media, what up? What's he talking about? Has he got to the title of the video yet or not yet? I want to hear what he's talking about in the title. The title says, I found out which lame is talking shit. That's what I want to know. Who is he talking about? I have a feeling he's talking about Lintonero, bro. All right. But I'm also going to tell you that it sounds like he's not taking any accountability for his actions. You know, like it sounds like he's saying that everybody, because I heard him say something about the cheese mess or whatever. Like I heard him say everybody's like a cheese man, but it's like that means you too, all of us, right? Because I partake in it, you know, or is he basically saying he's above us, you know? Because there's people that think like that. They think they're like above others, and it's like, nah, we're all the same. We're all on YouTube looking for content, you know. Stop lying, Lintonero. I didn't tell you to delete nothing, ese. I told you that I was going to Twitch for a while, in which I did. But now we back on Kick, bro, because I'm gonna run it up over there. So quit being a buster and go to Kick, homie. It takes a few seconds. Get on your Android and type in KICK. CK? Oh, you buster ass fool. Come on, Lintonero. What the fuck you doing, bro? Oh, man. All right, let's go. Bread Addict says on a sick one. Who? Me? I'm on a sick one? Don't tell nobody, bro. Let's keep this secret between me and you. All right? Don't get me in trouble for the old ladies watching. Oh, not me? All right, fool. Got you. I should be reading comments, fool. I don't know who's talking about who. He didn't say anything? Oh, what the fuck, bro? Come on. Hey, hey, he didn't say anything. I did not hear anything about the title, bro. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did he say? Nothing, huh? Uh, it was just a pointless video. And one thing I've learned to do now recently is stop making pointless videos, bro. You know, sometimes it's hard though, you know, but at least I will say, like in reactions, it's a little different, right? I got more leeway. But when you're just talking, sometimes you make a pointless video, people ain't coming back. Man. Oh, here's this video. Oh, you know what? Let's go over to Hawila. I want to go see what the fuck he's talking about. All right. As a matter of fact, there's two little clips I want to watch. I made this little video yesterday. All right. Salute to everybody. Hey, if you're on YouTube, come over to Kick. We're live on Kick. All right. You're missing out on the party. Uh, you cannot see anything on YouTube. I mean, yeah, you cannot see anything on YouTube. So make sure you guys come over. Uh, make sure you guys come over to Kick. All right. Boom. Gabriel Gonzalez says he's talking for you. What do you mean? All right, so let's go. Let's go over to Hawila. Salute to Hawila, bro. Blue, when he walked away from the screen, he gave you props. How? What did he say? All right, let's click on this video right here. Download the app. Bread it 24/7. This fool. That fool said a teleboo. What the fuck is a teleboo? What is that shit called? What's the real name? A taboo? Uh, what is it called, bro? It's not called a teleboo, dick. It's called fabubu. What's that shit called, bro? Labubu. There you go, a labubu. All right, it's called a labubu or a fucking labubu. You know what's crazy? That fool lucky be like, oh, I'm just an older head. I'm an asshole like that. Whoop de whoop. That's the shit I used to say when I used to be on my hate train bullshit, and nobody gave a fuck. Everybody was like, "Fuck you, you're a hater. You hate the old. You hate the youngsters." Blah blah blah. But now it's like they allowing him to say that type of shit. But when I used to say that type of shit, I was a bitch ass fool. That's crazy, bro. Oh my bad. I had the audio off on Kick. Uh, yeah, bro. What the fuck, homie? Talaboo. A Talaboo. Let's play it again. Let's continue. Hold on. The homie over here says crazy shit is that no one says that Lucky is a hater. They all agree with that fool. That's what I was just saying right now. when I used to be like on my little bullshit like that, I used to tell everybody, I'm not hating, bro. I'm just an asshole. I'm older, and I think I look at things different. And they used to call me a hater, a bitch, a lame. You ain't been nowhere. You fucking dissing the homies. You were fucking making the youngsters look bad. You're disrespecting the youngsters. All this crazy shit, bro. Fools used to shit on me. But when he says it, it's all fucking, it's all it's cool, you know. It's cool. He's right. He's right. He's right. Man, it's fucking wild, bro. I mean, I'm not looking for sympathy at all. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm just sort of like calling it out for what it is, bro. You know what I mean? But the thing is that I would say these things about the rappers, but I would still invite them on to like, so that way I can explain to them, like, I'm not hating on you, dick. I'm just, that's how I feel. You know, I might not be right, but that's my opinion. But I will still invite them. He said he will never invite Tommy Guns. You know, so it's a little different coming from his perspective. You know, but that goes to show you that people pick and choose who they like. You know, they pick and choose who they like. You know, Ayala Boys says Lucky said he wouldn't have let Wack pull up with 50 people. We already talked about that, bro. I did a whole video on it. It's like at 30,000 plays. I already did a whole video on that, my boy. Go check it out. I responded to all of that. You know what it is, bro? I'll tell you what it is. What it is that when I started doing it, nobody was hip to it, bro. Like it was new to see somebody like me, you know, not giving a fuck about nobody. Because when it comes to us, bro, like Southsiders or homies, we like, most people are afraid to talk about homies. Like they don't want that problem. They don't want that funk. They don't want that beef. They don't want that because they know what we're capable of. They know that if you start dissing one homie or one rapper, you're gonna deal with their whole hood. And when I came out, I don't give a fuck, bro. I ain't talking about your hood. I'm talking about your fucking skills. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about this video I'm watching. If you want to include your homies, I got my homies too. I don't give a fuck. And I think that's what it was, bro. People weren't ready for that. They were like, "Who the fuck this guy think he is? He thinks he's bad. He thinks he's a badass." No, I don't, bro. But I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you how I feel, and that's what it is. And wherever you want to take it, we could take it. And I think people weren't ready for that, bro. But now people have caught on to like, it's okay. He could have his opinion. It's okay, bro. This or that. Oh, it's okay, bro. Like we need to get with it, you know. But they weren't ready for it, bro, when I had came out and was doing all this shit. They didn't. Who the fuck this guy think he is? Southside Reactions. You know, we paved the way, bro. Straight up. We make the content game fun for us, bro. This shit was hella fucking boring, bro. People gonna be like, Rhodium Radio. Yeah, if you want to go interview with an old man about old man topics, we made this shit fun, bro. We made this shit fun. We stirred up the pot, bro. We fucking called it out for what it was. We the ones that fucking came and threw alley oops to everybody and make the content game is what it is today, bro. Prior to that, everybody was afraid to talk. Like, oh fuck, fool, if you talk about the homies, you know it's gonna be bad for you, fool. Yeah, fool, if you fucking, if you, you know, if you say this, fool, you go to jail, fool. Yeah, we can't be on camera, fool. Man, we made this shit fun, bro. You know, we made this shit fun, bro. This was says old man topics from the 80s. You gotta give it to him though. Rhodium Radio, he did his shit, but it was all old man topics, bro. We made it interesting, bro. That's why if you go pay attention, all my early reactions, they all did 100,000 plus, bro. 150,000, 200,000, 90,000, 120,000. But then when people started creating their own reaction channels and started creating their own little channels based off the shit I was doing, now everybody had access to all these other channels. So why go watch me when you can watch it from all these other people? That's why all my videos at the beginning, the numbers were crazy because we were the only ones. We were the only ones. So the numbers were crazy because people would come and wait to see what we were going to say. But then when everybody started creating their shit, now you got 100 other channels, bro. So the views get, the views get dispersed to everybody. You know what I mean? They get dispersed everywhere, you know? So now everybody's sharing the same views, you know? But see, like when I see this shit, I get exactly where he's coming from. Like I get what he's saying. Like he would never fuck with Tommy because he's from like a different era. His era is more on that strict code shit. You know what I mean? It's more like, fool, you couldn't be a homie and be fruity, bro. You couldn't be a homie and pull up to the block in skinny jeans, dick. Okay? Fool, you couldn't even have hair, bro. I remember, fool, a couple of times homies were gonna get in and they had hair, fool. No, fool. Go over there real quick, go shave your head, and then we're gonna jump you in, bro. Like it was strict, bro. So like I get where Lucky's coming from 100%. Like I get that shit. But it's not like that no more, bro. Now you're looked upon as, oh, you're a hater. Oh, you're disrespecting the youngster. No, fool, I'm just giving you my perspective, bro, from where I come from, my timeline. This is how it used to be. You know what I mean? So youngsters nowadays got to sort of understand, like, it's sometimes it's hard for an old head to get with the times. You know, the old head will get with the times, but it might take a little longer, bro. And the youngsters gotta respect the old heads too. You know, So it goes both ways. The OGs gotta respect the youngsters because it's their time, but the youngsters gotta respect the OGs because they did it first. So it's a two-way street. It's a two-way street, bro. It's a two-way street. But it's see, but if you really want to ask my opinion, I think the youngsters nowadays, they don't want to accept that though. They don't want to accept like the OG just, he's from a different timeline, so he gonna feel different. Yeah, I understand. Right away they go to dissing. And I think that's bad, bro. I think that's bad. I don't think that's cool. I think you gotta have an open mind about shit and say, you know what? I don't know the OG. He don't know me. He from a different timeline than me. So maybe it's like that where he come from. So I'm not gonna diss him. You know, I'm gonna get on the call with him. Maybe he'll understand me. You know, but that's living in a fantasy world, bro, because youngsters are reckless nowadays. You just gotta stay out their way, bro. You know, Sergio says instead of the youngsters staying quiet, listening, they ignore the old heads and go straight to disrespecting. But the thing is, that's cool because they're gonna tell you that they could do whatever they want. That's cool. But when they go to prison, they realize like, fuck, I should have listened to that OG. You know, so they gonna learn eventually, bro. They gonna learn eventually. They gonna learn eventually. That's why you can't really like I don't know, bro. I just learned to like try to understand the youngsters. All right, cool. Is their shit? Is their time? Let a motherfucker step back. Let them do what they do. Let me support them. Let me look out as much as I can, and that's it. And that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. They gonna do what they do anyways. You're not gonna be able to stop them. And it's not your job anyways, fool. It's not like your job to like put them up on game. I mean, you can if you want to, right? Like if you want to literally take the time to like try to like give them some knowledge, you can, but it's really not your job. It's really their own homies' job. Like their OGs, their OGs. The Pixley OGs. You think a Pixley OG would have got at him already and said, "Hey, fool, don't disrespect the OG like that, or come at him like this, fool, or like, tap in with him or whatever, like something, bro." But it don't seem like that happens or happened in this case, which is crazy. You know what I mean? Uh, because me, bro, even being as old as I am, I tap in with my OG sometimes, and I'll be like, "Hey, fool, what you think about this? What you think about this, fool?" Just to get their ear, fool, just to hear what they say, get their perspective, and then I'll put it together with what I'm thinking, and I'll formulate my formula. You know what I mean? Like sometimes some shit pops up, and I'll be like, "Hey, fool, what do you think about this, Dick?" I don't have to, you know, I don't have to, but I was raised like that. Like, you know, go ask your dad, see what your dad thinks, you know, type shit. Go ask your grandpa, see what your grandpa thinks about that. See what they got to say. And then you formulate your fucking thoughts, bro. You don't just like, bam. You don't just like come out and start like, "Brah." You feel what I'm saying? Like, you gotta sit there and you really gotta like think shit, bro. Cause one wrong move will end you, homie. It could send you to prison. It can fucking get you killed, or it can put a lot of people in some hot shit. You know? You feel me? Let me see. Droop's in the building. What'd he say? He said, "Everyone has their time. We were all young at one point and thought we knew it all. Sometimes you gotta sit back and watch the show." Facts. Very true. Very true. But I don't think Lucky said anything bad there. I don't think he disrespected the youngster. I think he just said his opinion. But you're right. We all had our chance. We all gotta sit back when our time is up. And that's why I said sometimes like telling like war stories, it makes you feel it makes people think you're an old head that don't know how to move on. You know what I mean? Like damn fool, like you already had your time and you're still talking about your 1939 stories, bro. Shut the fuck up already, bro. Like we done heard that story 100 fucking times, bro, and you're still talking about them 3 touchdowns, bro, at Polk High. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean, bro. But I don't think Lucky is wrong. I think he's just giving his opinion. I think the youngsters just jumped to a conclusion real fast. Because he said, I would have never fucked with him, because I come from a different time and woo woo. That's his opinion, bro. Respectfully, AOG, that's how you feel, you know? Hey, somebody block him, please. Moderators, can you get rid of that guy? Ban him forever. We don't deal with drama here no more. Get rid of him. You're either part of the team or you're not. You don't have a voice here. We don't give voices to nobodies here. All right. Let me do the honors. We'll let you watch. We'll let you watch, but you cannot come in here and change the narrative. There, you're voiceless. Uh Droop said facts. Nothing he said was disrespectful. He gave his opinion. Very true. That's what I said. Uh he even said it like I come from a different time era and I'm just an angry asshole. That's the same shit I used to say that. That's what I was saying right now. Like, that's the shit I used to say, but I was crucified because when I was doing it, nobody was doing it. Now it's like people tend to understand a little bit more, you know. But let's go hear Tommy's response. Let's see what Tommy had to say on the response. All right, so the headline reads, Tommy Guns fires back at Lucky from Hoodstocks for disrespecting him. You old heads need to get it through your brain already that us youngsters out here don't give a fuck. I don't like that, dog. I don't like that, fool. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Okay, that right there makes me feel a little like who the fuck you think you are, type shit. Type shit, right? Type shit. Uh that headline is disrespectful, bro. Because an OG will smack the shit out of you, right? AOG will give you the works, right? That headline is crazy, you know, but at the same time, the youngster will obliterate you with all these fucking Uzis and clips and dicks and fucking switches and shit. So it goes both ways, bro. You know, it goes both ways, right? It goes both ways. Cause you know, a reckless youngster, he ain't thinking about nothing. You know, but at the same time, how reckless are you if you're a rapper? How reckless are you if you're a podcaster? Right? Seriously. Come on, bro. Two professionals. I will call them professionals. Lucky a professional, he runs a podcast. The other youngster, Tommy Gunn's a professional, he a rapper, right? They're professionals, two fucking professionals. Let's play it. Okay, we want to be legit right there. Droops just said goes from having an opinion to being disrespectful though. Facts. Facts, right? And I think that comes from Tommy Guns not having uh righteous OGs around them. I've never seen an older head around Tommy Guns. Not to say that he don't have any, because maybe he does. We just don't see them. But I've never seen an old head from not even from, because he could be from anywhere. But I've never seen an old head around Tommy, right? So his response comes from him being angry or him feeling disrespected, right? And just blurting out whatever comes to mind. But he did say, I can guarantee you that when I'm your age, I won't be hitting on the youngsters. First and foremost, that's a what if, bro. That's a what if because we don't know if you're gonna make it to old age, cuh. Young blood. We don't know if you're gonna make it to old age, young blood. Number one. Number two, we don't know what the future holds, fool. You know, what if you do turn out to being a washed up, you turn out to be a washed up forklift rapper? We don't know. So we really can't do that though. You know, we can't really do the what ifs and the, you know, I guarantee you when I'm old out. No, you can't do that, bro. You know. D Hoostar says, but even his younger, older homies are very respectful. True, true. Because Demon's a very respectful guy. Demon is a humble dude, respectful dude, carries himself correctly. Uh, not a bitch, not a punk. Uh, not afraid, and has confronted all his problems face to face, despite of what the fuck is going on. Fool, when Tommy Guns had made a diss record about me, he made a diss record on Hater World, right? We invited Demon in the midst of that, and he pulled up. He pulled up and didn't even ask ahead of time who's gonna be there. Do we have problems? Should I bring security? He pulled up like a real one, bro. He pulled up like a real one. We had a quick little convo, and solid, righteous people. We kept it pushing. So yeah, maybe they're not seeing eye to eye, bro. So maybe they not communicating like that. Cause you know, a lot of times, bro, when these youngsters think they blown up, they think they're like big rappers, they tend to move away from their inner circle. And I don't mean move away like move out the city. I mean they tend to forget their homies they came up with and they replace those with rappers, bro. You know what I mean? And that's where they fuck up because they think these rappers are their friends, bro. These rappers are not your friends, homie. You done replaced your homies from the hood you grew up with rappers you met because you think that, you know, that happens a lot, bro. Believe it or not, that shit happens a lot. That shit happens a lot, bro. I've seen that shit happen a gang of times, you know, which is a bad move. Which is a bad move, bro, because those rappers, you don't even know them like that, bro. And then you're gonna try to run back to your homies. And your homies gonna be like, Chale, stay over there with them fucking raperos, you know? Allá quédate, way. Type shit. You know? I seen that happen, bro. Trust me. I've seen that shit happen a gang of times, bro. Where fools will trade their real street homies. They'll trade them for rappers they've met on the way up. Those rappers hold no loyalty to you, bro. You know, they hold no loyalty. You know who holds loyalty to you? Your area, the people you grew up with, your homies, your family. Okay, let me rephrase that. Everybody could turn on you, bro. We all know that, right? We all know sometimes family is not bound by blood. We all know that sometimes even your closest road dogs will flip on you. Yes, we know that. But what I'm saying is, for the most part, you have done shit with your actual homies rather than these rappers, bro. You know, so to switch out your real homies for these rappers just because you think you on, it's some buster shit, bro. Straight up. That's some buster shit. And it happens more than often. Salute to everybody in the building. Let me give a couple shout out sponsors real quick. All right. First and foremost, if you're on YouTube, we are live on Kick with the actual podcast. You are just in the lobby watching me talk. You don't get to see the videos we are watching. You don't get to interact with the actual people in the actual video. Okay, go to the Kick. Just download the app, Kick, and type in Hater World, bro. Hater World, Hater World, and subscribe to the Kick. We have over 80 people over there on the Kick right now, so make sure you subscribe. Plus, you could watch it in full format. Uh, Other than that, salute to everybody that's on YouTube. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. If you want to comment, make sure you guys hit the like button. We got 180 likes. Let's get to 200. We've been on for 2 hours and 30 minutes now. God damn. Uh, you know, show some love. We're gonna blow up the Kick. We're gonna run it up. So make sure you guys go show some love. Other than that, salute to my sponsors, Agapos. All right, salute to Agapos. Boom. Oh, I can't show that word. Salute to Agapos. All right. They my people. Go look them up. Boom. All right. Salute to Agapos. Salute to Agapos. This shit smells bomb, bro, and I don't blaze. All right. Where's the other one? Let me go grab the other one. Hold on. Salute to Leaf Logic. Boom. Boom. There you go. Leaf Logic, bro. Boom. Look at these fucking stickers, bro. Gelato. And they got Blue Andes. They got a lot of shit, bro. They brought me a whole fucking package. The homies done smoked that shit up in one day, homie. Salute to the homies. You know. Boom. Salute to Leaf Logic. Hey, they want to do a merch collab, bro. So you might see a merch collab between Leaf Logic and Hater World. It's gonna be crazy, bro. So salute to Leaf Logic. Salute to Agapos. And we can't forget, bro. Come on. Greenleaf Botanicals. Look, I got product, bro. Greenleaf Botanicals send me some motherfucking product, bro. All right. CBD massage oil relaxes, soothes, and improves. Organically sourced, vegan, and cruelty free. Handmade in the US motherfucking A. All right. I'm going to give you their website www.greenleafbotanicalsca.com. You can call them at 562-454-4862. All right. And then they got this CBD Salvi for better recovery. Ooh, smells bomb. So this looks like a Vaseline type shit. Apply as needed. Ingredients: sunflower oil, MCT, beeswax, cocoa butter, full spectrum, CBD, lavender, essential oil, arnica, and vitamin E. Now I don't know what this is for, but I know that a lot of this shit has curing power to like pain relief type shit. All right. In which I've never tried it, but I think I'm going to because I have nerve damage to my arm from being shot twice. So like my arm is numb. I can only feel the bottom. I can only feel the top half. The bottom half is dead, bro. That goes with the right side of my body is also like always numb. So I might just try it, bro. I might just try it. So salute to CBD, Greenleaf Botanicals, Moses. All right. And then we got a rapper that's also tapped in with us. All right. 602, my bad. Malo Mente 602. Go follow the homie Malo Mente 602. As a matter of fact, let's watch one of his videos and show the homie some love, bro. Malo Mente. He from Arizona. All right. He from Arizona and he doing his shit. He doing his shit. We're gonna play it right now. So moderators, if you can do me a solid and put their info in the chat, so that way we could run it up for them. And if I miss a sponsor, remind me because my ass be forgetting. All right. So if you guys are gonna buy these products from other people, try them first, bro. You know that they are all raza. You know, and I don't know what that means for certain people. Some people care, some people don't care. But I look at it like if they helping us and they putting money in our pocket, we need to do the same and return the favor, bro. Because not a lot of people support businesses like mine, bro. A lot of businesses look at us like we ain't shit. They look at us like we're fucking nothing. So for them to put money in our pockets, and help our platforms grow. I think we need to do the same for them, even if it is a small purchase, just to show the appreciation, or even if it is like subscribing to their shit or following them or whatever it may be, you know, because they look out for us. So salute to them. Blue dude in New York got the merch. Appreciate you. Oh hell yeah! Salute to the homie in New York. My date. Oh shit! My bad. My microphone was off. Fuck. There you go. My bad. My bad. Kick. Okay, so my date for the merch, bro, is May 31st. That's when I'm gonna launch the website, and I'm not gonna show you guys the new designs. Only what you've already seen. The ones you've seen already, they're gonna be there. But I got 5 new designs that are dropping that you will only be able to see uh May 31st. That's the day the website goes live. Guaranteed, 1,000%. Sergio says stop the cap. No, 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 no. It's set for that day. It's set for that day. It is, yeah, I'm 5'5" crip, bro. It is set for that day. It is set for that day. 1,000% it is set for that day. You know. Open up the phone lines? Nah, I don't want to open up the phone lines. Rasco says, Puro raza, no. Come on, bro. You can't say that. You can't say that, bro. Come on, homie. I'm gonna have to put you on timeout for 5 minutes, bro. Don't say that type of shit in here, bro. Jay Bryan says, BD at Hoodstocks would be epic, vice versa. I know that that'll happen eventually, bro. So we're gonna wait until what do they say? Until the planets align. Okay, let's play this video real quick of Malo Mentis 602. Okay, and then he said he dropped a new video. Let's go listen to it. Oh, a new song. Let's go listen to it. You guys need to come to a kick. Come on. That sounds like Shadow, huh? Does that sound like Shadow or am I tripping? That sounds like fucking Shadow. Grum says, get C-Mac and Funny Bunny on the pod. That would be funny as fuck. Do you remember earlier I was talking about $2,000? Uh, what this fool say? How's that Ozempic? I don't know. Ask your mom. I sniffed the line off her ass of Ozempic. She'll tell you. 2G says, Blue, I want to lose weight. How'd you do it? Listen, fool. If you're real about it and you want to lose weight, I charge $250, bro, and I'll give you the fucking secret code. If you want to hit me up on Instagram. If not, I'm gonna tell you it was Ozempic, a line of Ozempic off a bitch's ass. You know. Oh man. All right, chat. Tell me, how was that song? Was that song rated? Rated from 1 to 10. All right. Rated from 1 to 10. We can't hear the music. It's not for the music, is not for YouTube, fool. You gotta come to Kick. We're live on Kick, bro. All right. How was it? From 1 to 10. A 5? He sounded like Shadow. Or am I tripping? He sounded like fucking Shadow, bro. You know who he also sounded like? Dominator. No, not Dominator. What's that other fool? Remember that one song? Saco el pinche cohete que te mata de volada. Cosas de repente que... Remember that song? What's that fool's name, bro? What's that rapper's name? What is that song's name, as a matter of fact? J-Rock says, Blue Girl, how tall are you? Well, I will give you my size, but when I lie in bed with your mom, we're the same size, bro. So whatever size your mom is, when we're in bed next to each other, we're all the same, bro. Brown Shady, that's his name, Brown Shady, right? Uh, it didn't sound like him. Hey, that's a banger, huh? I need a cuete. That's a banger, fool. Joe Victoria says facts. Bro, you be disrespectful, I'm gonna be disrespectful. You show me love, I'm gonna show you love, G. Come on. That's the way it works. Hey, salute to Malo Mentor 602, bro. Make sure you guys go subscribe to his channel. Make sure you guys show him some love. All right. I'm gonna hit a like. Boom. Bam. There you go. Lyrics were good, but it sounded weak and slow. Hey, listen, opinions are welcomed always. And don't forget, this Thursday, we have a Thursday show with Serio 2 times, Doe Hunter, Opina, and Blue Devil. All right. Already confirmed, ready to go. Gamer, salute G. If you fuck with me, fool, go over to Kick. Go over to Kick, bro. We're gonna do my solo pod on Kick only. Oh, there you go. Eh, I was just fucking around with some sounds. I like the way that one came out, bro. I got a new one too. I haven't dropped it yet. I got a new one that I did. Let me see. Ooh. I got a new one that I did. You know what? I'll premiere it tomorrow. You know, pretty dope though. I like it. Oh, Peanut with the fucking hairnet. Yeah, that motherfucker in the hairnet. You know, that little sound sounds like the Jetsons ride. Does it? It's a popular sound, fool. I picked it up off of Instagram. All right. I picked it up off of Instagram. Let's see what else is trending. Let's see what else is trending. Look at Droops at the pizza parlor. Salute Droops. That's funny shit, bro. I would never imagine I see Droops making pizza, homie. I like to see homies out of their comfort zone, bro. I swear to God, I do, bro. It's dope to see that shit. You know, it's dope to see a homie like expand, bro. That's why when I seen Young Dopey with Crib Mac, that was dope as fuck, bro. That was dope. You know, because it's like, it's uncomfortable for the homie fool, but they're doing it because they want to grow. You know what I mean? They're trying to get out their bubble. I like that, bro. That's fire. 805 stand ups. This is J Rock. Salute to the 805, bro. BD take everyone that hate over 6 5. That'd be tight, huh, fool? But we need Trap Boy, fool. He's almost off parole. Trap Boy will be off parole. Uh he will be off parole, fool, like in 2 months, bro. I think once that retard gets off parole, we should be straight. I think he needs to get off parole first. Because I think he would make it fun, bro. Only because he's a retard, you know. All right, hold on. Let me find some other topics to talk about. J Rock says, "Blue girl, you like lefty gunplay?" Hey, bro, I'm gonna ask you respectfully to stop trying to disrespect me, bro. I don't want to ban you, homie. And I don't want you to get in your feelings when I diss your whole lineage. So either you come correct, bro, or we're gonna ban you. All right. Right here, we stand on respect, and that's big for us. So either come correct, bro, or get the fuck out of here, bro. Straight up. Oh, let's listen to this, bro. Uh what's that shit called? No Jumper Adam fucking called out Lush's wife. No Jumper CEO Adam 22 calls out Lush's once ex-girlfriend Germ Free for allegedly beating up Lush so bad he missed work for a week. I told you guys that she was a firecracker, bro. Remember she dissed me? Uh and came at me sideways? Hey, good night to Droops. Buenas noches, my boy. Thank you for pulling up and showing love to the platform. You already know. You already know. Boom. Salute, my boy. All right. El Barbero says, I was in the chat rapping repping for the whole hater world. Appreciate that, fool. You already know. You already know. That shit goes a long way. We've been on for 3 hours now. God damn. Oh, it's already midnight. You fucking bums. I need to start going live earlier, bro. We're starting to go live at fucking 9 o'clock at night. Time flies like this. All right, we're gonna watch this last episode of Adam versus Lush and Germ Free, and we're gonna call it. All right, so let's go. Let's get it. Salute to the East Coast, bro. Bronx 2133. I fuck with the East, my boy. Shit, fool. My favorite rap. One of my favorite rappers is Nas and DMX, bro. Salute to you, big dog. I just don't really like recognize a name. I've never really seen you in here, so the more that I see you in here, the more that I'll interact with your profile. That's stupid. Do you guys think that Germ Free beats up Lush? Listen, fool, some people accept their fate and say, fuck, bro, I know this is wrong. My old lady disrespecting me and beating me up, but I'm probably never gonna get nothing else or another chance of a relationship, so I'm gonna just take it. Or maybe he lying. Maybe Adam lying. Whichever one it is, I think it ain't nobody's business but Lush and Germ Free. I don't think it's our business. Listen, if Lush One didn't make it public, if Germ Free didn't make it public, why is Adam making it public? The only reason I could see Adam making it public is because he really values and cares for Lush's safety. You know what I mean? Like, he really cares for the safety of his friend. So he feels the only way to help him is to air him out so everybody can tune in and sort of like make Lush realize he's in love with the wrong person, you know. But overall, in all true reality, is nobody's business but them two people. But sometimes we all got that friend, right? That we're trying to fucking tell them, like, hey fool, you're this girl cheating on you, dick. This girl doing you wrong. And that one friend is so in love, he don't see it. He don't see it. You know what I mean? So you might need all your homies to tell him so he could fucking realize he's with the wrong person. But I will tell you though, Lush, you could tell he's doing bad, bro. You could see his His body, bro. Like, I could tell you by looking at him, he's in a dark place, homie. Like, let's go look at his recent photo. He's in a dark place, bro. He in a dark, dark place right now. Hold on. Shadows makes forget says in county jail in the two-man cells on the Woods release date, everyone puts cheesecake up the ass of the person that's getting released. Motherfucker, it's midnight. And you're talking about cheesecake up a man's ass at 12 o'clock at night. What the fuck is you thinking about, dog? What the fuck is you talking about? Cheesecake up a man's ass. Are you mentally stable, big dog? Are you all there? Cheesecake up a man's. Where the fuck do you get the cheesecake in prison? That's my question, dog. Where do you get the cheesecake in prison? Do you just order it? Can I get some grape upon type shit? Where the fuck do you get the cheesecake? This is about to say cheesecake like you got fridges in your cell or something, bro. I was waiting for him to say flan. You put you put flan up a man's ass on the release date? What type of fruity shit is you on? That's some Freddy Wrist type fucking behavior, bro. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck, bro? Let me go get my hoodie. It's fucking cold as shit in here. Who said some flan up a man's ass? That fool said fucking flan, bro. I mean, oh no, I said flan. He said, what did he say? He said cheesecake. How the fuck do you order cheesecake in prison, fool? Freddie Reyes said, shut the fuck up, Blue. Bro, nah, come on, fool. We don't say that name here, sick dog. Listen, sick dog, let me explain something, fool. When we no longer fuck with somebody here, we don't say their name no more, bro. We don't give them what they want. We let them die off, bro. We ignore them. We act like they were never here. I might bring up a story from time to time, but that's about it. So let's try to keep these people that are no longer affiliated or associated with us out of the mentions. You know, I appreciate you though, fool. You know, let's make them obsolete because a lot of these dudes feel they leave and they feel like they made us, bro. They feel like, oh, without me, they wouldn't have done this. So we make them feel that shit like, nah, motherfucker. Nah, motherfucker. You know, that's not how it works. All right, Dragon says they make it with cream cheese and bread. Hey, fool, cheesecake is bomb, fool. Hey, that listen, the cheesecake from Jack in the Box, bomb, homie. I might just go pick me up one. Oh yeah, Grum. See, Grum said Jack in the Box cheese. I think I'm gonna pick me up one on the way home, fool. No cap, dick. That shit is bomb, fool. They at 7-Eleven they got cheesecake, bro. You know what I like though from the 7-Eleven though? The carrot cake, bro. Who likes the carrot cake? You know that little square carrot cake that they got at the 7-Eleven or the gas stations? That shit's bomb too, homie. Too much sugar, don't do it, fool. Get some celery instead. Nah, see, the thing is, fool, I've already like I don't need like look, fool, you could eat things as long as you don't eat them on the regular. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you're not like eating all this junk, it's cool, fool. If you eat like today, I had half a grape soda. I needed some sugar. I felt like I wasn't like I didn't have no sugar all day or like in a fucking while now. So I had half a grape soda. And that's cool as long as you're not like soda. Like, fool, last time I drank soda was like 3 months ago. Ain't nothing wrong with, as long as you're not fucking ridiculously fucking having cheesecake every fucking day. You know what I mean? For every fucking hour, you know. YB Music in the building. Salute YB. He said it's all about portions and balance. There you go. Facts. Facts. Salute to YB in the building. You know. Rudy says, yeah, but the Indians do make it with their feet at 7-Eleven. I believe that, dog. I believe that shit. Them Indian motherfuckers, you be ever watching them videos, bro? That shit's scary, bro. People love that shit, though, bro. They got lines around the corner. They got lines around the motherfucking corner, bro. Dirty hands, dirty feet, all that shit. Man, that's just wild. How long we been on now? We've been on for, let me see, 3 hours now. Salute to everybody that's on the Kick live stream. All right. We've been on for 3 hours. I think I'm gonna end this live already. We've been on since 9, I believe. Uh Salute to everybody that's still on Kick. Salute to everybody that's still here on YouTube. We're gonna end this live. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll go live earlier tomorrow instead of going on so fucking late. I'll try to go on like at 6 or 7, so that way we could stay on for a longer amount of time. Uh, Iron Petro says you look coked out, bro. I am coked out. I sniffed a line of cocaine off your mom's asshole, bro, while your dad was watching. So if you don't want me to do drugs no more, go tell your stinky ass mom to quit calling me, bro. All right? Tell her to quit calling me. And tell her asshole stink like shit. You know? Uh with that being said, salute to everybody. Number love and respect. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Anybody wants to watch the replay, go to Kick, bro. It's all right there on Kick. You're gonna get the full format and you're gonna be able to see all the videos we watched tonight. All right. And we do got a pod on Thursday. The Thursday show, Serio 2 times, Doe Hunter, Blue Devil, and Opina. Every Thursday. Every fucking Thursday. And with that being said, salute to everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's go.